was told to read as little as possible about this book before I started. But at least I knew that we were going to space because it's an Andy Weir book. Well, it's also on the cover. And you know, I've read plenty of books where I didn't read any of the blurb and I was a bit confused. Say, Firekeeper's Daughter, I expected fantasy and it's just contemporary. That was confusing. This one wasn't though. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat and today I would like to talk about Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. It's near impossible to say much about this book without containing any spoilers whatsoever, so there will be a few more minor ones ahead. If you don't care to hear about any of them, abort now and just look at the review cat picture at the very end. So it starts out with a guy waking up on a spaceship. His two companions are dead and he doesn't remember who he is or where he is and why. It comes back to him in pieces. So you get some things in the present and flashbacks from the past that explain how this project came to be. While he's out there, he figures out what he's supposed to solve, what problem Earth has at the moment that he needs to fix. And when he gets to the point that he needs to investigate, he encounters an alien spacecraft. I don't want to say much about any of the events from there on out, because it would give way too much, I think. But a major part of this book, and also the best part of the book, is the relationship between our protagonist and the alien he encounters. It's only a single alien on the ship. And the friendship they build is just the most adorable thing I've read in a long, long time. The way this alien species is described and the way the protagonist and the alien get along and establish communications and work together to solve their common scientific problem in space it was just beautiful to read. The story itself is suspenseful and interesting and very enjoyable to read overall. There is a scene at the very end of the book that just makes up for a lot of this though, because it's just so adorable. So adorable. But you have to read it for yourself to see it because, you know, I don't want to take that away from you. And I don't have much negative to say about it, but here goes. Once the character learns that the species is not split into male, female, and they don't have genders, they're all hermaphrodites, essentially, he still insists on he. When he first encounters this alien, he picked he as a pronoun for this entity because he couldn't tell. But even after he gets told that there is no gender in the species, he sticks to he, and I'm like, English has it so easy, you know, they, them is established for this, why would you not use that? You know, unlike gendered languages, at least there's an established pattern for this, there's a rule for it, so why would you not use it? It's not a particularly nice trait on this character, I'd say. And also I don't think the alien really cares. This character also shows quite a disdain for the profession of teaching, I think. He himself is a teacher, but he only became a teacher because he dropped out of his academic career. He picked a fight or he wrote a paper that too many people disliked and then he just ran from the field, I guess. A bit strange. But yeah, he just went into teaching after that and it worked out just fine for him. But there are a couple of instances in the book where it's portrayed as if he is saved from his profession of teaching by this project. That's not very nice to its teachers, and also just because you're good in one scientific field doesn't mean you make a good teacher at all. You get separate education on top of whatever field you want to teach to become a teacher, so not all that great. Some of the side characters that you see in the flashbacks, because in the present you really only have this alien and this guy. Some of the characters you see in the flashback are borderline caricatures. Like some of the Russian guys are, yeah, they are just what you expect in a cartoon really at some points. I would say the exception in the side characters and the flashbacks is this climate specialist who has to do something to get this project on track that goes against everything he believes in. And I really felt for this guy. I felt so sorry for this guy. But he was the only side character where I cared that much, I think. So while the protagonist is a specialist in one specific field, he can do just about anything. Like literally anything on the spacecraft goes wrong, anything he needs to figure out, he can just do it all. It's a bit over the top, to be honest. So overall I would say it's this cat. It has some issues that are mostly character related, I think, but the relationship between the alien and our protagonist just makes up for it. Let me know in the comments what's the most interesting alien species you've encountered in any book. Because from the biology standpoint, this one was very interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to help this channel out, and I'll be back next week with another video. Bye guys!